So I was talking a little bit about classic cars, and I'm wondering if it's a certain kind of people that like a certain kind of classic car. I say no. And the best case in point I can give you is what kind of a whack job truly likes a 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. And what do you like about it? You know, why do people like the cars that they like? It seems like some guys, you talk to them, they talk to old Mr. So-and-so that lived on the road when they were growing up, and he always had a new car. And, hang on, let me get over this rough road. Hang on. Here we go. So Mr. So-and-so lived at the end of the road, always had a new thing, and he had that 57 Bel Air, and I remember seeing him, and I always wanted one, and I knew one day I'd have one, and lo and behold, I've got one. Or, you know, those are cool. Those are cool reasons. That and, oh, my dad had one, and this reminds me of him, or the most coolest reason. And, man, I don't know how it happens, but I'm running into more and more of these dudes. I've owned this car or truck since it was new. Dude, mind blown when it's in such amazing shape. Now, it could be fake. They could be lying, and I'd buy it hook, line, and sinker. But I don't know. It's always cool stories. That's the thing that stinks. Like in our shop, we are actually we've stopped working on anything older than 1980, and it makes me sad because, you know, seeing the cool vehicles, talking to the customer, learning their story and the vehicle story, it's always good. And there's a story around it. With the exception of this 1966 Satellite that had the 426 Hemi with the dual quads and a 3/4 cam that was like built for drag racing in the early 1980s, that was now absolutely uncivilized. Now that car is a different story. That car, I actually learned that avgas isn't as good as true racing fuel as it pertains to super high octane. And you would think avgas would be super duper pure, but it's not. It has actually, according to my research, an inconsistent flash point. So this Hemi was so powerful that it could actually tell the difference the way that it was tuned, that it was avgas versus racing fuel. Like it needed to have racing fuel. So the poor unfortunate soul who drove it, he wanted a turnkey hot rod that he could have in his garage all week and get in it, start, go down to the sock hop or whatever those old dudes call it, and shut it off, start it back up again. And let me tell you something. That car, I don't think I took any video of it. I've got some pictures, but that car had different plans, let me tell you. All right. Catch y'all later.